This is the story of a girl who cried a river and drowned the whole world. And while she looks so sad in photographs, I absolutely love her when she smiles.
Hello, my name is Chris Harrison, and this is The Bachelorette. On today's episode, we will be interviewing Liberty. She's in need of a soulmate. This is Liberty. Want to introduce yourself?
Well, we are Liberty 53000, and we live in a collective society. We work in the fields with the rest of our sisters, and we're looking for one who's not one of our brothers, for we wouldn't wish them to be.
It's very nice to meet you, Liberty. Now let's meet our contestants. These three men right here are our contestants. Introduce yourselves, please.
We are Equality 72521. Our brothers are street sweepers, and we have different views on society than everyone else, and we're looking for someone who shares those views.
We are Collective 00009, and we are Scholar.
We are International 48818, and we are street sweepers.
If you were allowed a preference, what would be your job of choice?
Let's hear an answer from Bachelor number 1.
We know it is a sin to say, but we have always wanted to be a scholar. We love the science of things and everything intellectual.
How about Bachelor number 2?
It is against the law to choose a profession for ourselves, so therefore we would not. We would let the Council of Vocations decide.
Bachelor number 3.
Well, we were once caught making art and were punished for it, for the transgression of preference. But if we weren't to get in trouble, we would definitely enjoy art.
How do you feel about the society we live in?
Bachelor number 1, why don't you start us off?
Well, we think that everything is supposed to be for society, but we also think that it's a little bit unfair since we have always been different from our brothers.
Bachelor number 2.
Society is just how it should be. It's like the chant we say every day. We are one in all and all in one. There are no men, but only the great we. One, indivisible and forever.
Interesting thoughts. Bachelor number 3.
Even if we feel differently about our society, there is nothing we can do to change it now.
How do you feel about being separated from the women?
Bachelor number 1, how are your feelings about this question?
Well, we can see the women from where we sweep the streets, and we have always been curious and seen some that catch our eye. We would definitely like to interact with them.
That's a very individualistic opinion. Bachelor number 2.
It is right for the men to be separated from the women, because if they were allowed to be together, there would be a lot of transgressions of preference.
Bachelor number 3.
We, like Bachelor 1, can see the women, but we have never really thought about them like that.
Now that we are halfway done with our questions, let's go back to the Bachelorette to check out her opinion on the men.
Well, they all seem like nice men, but we'd have to say that we are starting to like Bachelor number 1 a little bit more than the others, where he seems to share our opinion on things.
Oh, wow. I wonder how the other bachelors feel about that.
What are your ideas on the Palace of Mating?
Bachelor number 1.
We dislike it because we feel that it's an ugly and shameful process for everyone to go through.
Bachelor number 2.
We don't mind it. It's how it's always been. It's what keeps our society going.
And Bachelor number 3.
We may not like it, but it's out of our power.
Have you ever felt like you had more potential than society allowed?
Bachelor number 1, your last statement to dazzle the Bachelorette.
Yes, we have felt that we have more potential than society allows because ever since we were in school, we have understood things better than our brothers and been put down for that.
Bachelor number 2.
No, we do not. We and our brothers are all equal. We do not have potential farther than the society.
Bachelor number 3.
Well, not entirely, but we've always felt like we have more artistic abilities than our brothers.
Now it's time for the final decision. Bachelorette.
We choose Bachelor number 1.
I'm done! I chose right! Okay, see you next week on The Bachelorette!